Hey guys, and welcome to my 19 weeks pregnancy update. Let's start off with a bump shot right now. So this is our 19 weeks baby bump for baby number 3. Okay, so a couple exciting things happened this week. First of all, I finally felt baby kick from the outside of the belly, which was super duper exciting. I was really waiting for it. I know that at 18 weeks, I was already feeling it with my second son, Eren. And so I was like, man, any day now I should really be feeling it. And I've been trying really hard. Like I'll just lay, like especially at bedtime, baby's been like super active, like right at bedtime. And I'll lay in bed and just like hold my hands on my belly and like I'll feel it, the baby kick over here. So I'll put my hand over here and then it'll kick on the total opposite side. It like never ever, I don't like calling it, they like never ever kick in the same spot twice in a row. So it's always hard to try to figure out where they're going to kick next because the kicks are so tiny and light right now. So it's really hard to predict where they're going to kick, but I finally felt it. I felt it like 2 or 3 times in the same, like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes that I was trying to feel them just yesterday. So that's really exciting. I'm super glad that that has finally happened. Also, the other exciting thing is that I finally got an appointment with maternal fetal medicine. If you guys have been following along on my journey, you know that I've been waiting for them to call me to figure out a date I can come in there and see what we're gonna do for this pregnancy. So if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that my first pregnancy, I had some issues. My second pregnancy, I did have polyhydramnios, but nothing really bad happened. And I was just waiting to see when I could speak to the high-risk doctors at maternal fetal medicine to see what kind of things they wanted me to do this pregnancy to hopefully avoid having issues like my first pregnancy. So I've been waiting for a call from them to figure out what exactly they want me to do. So super glad I got that appointment. It's not until the week after next, I believe, but still very exciting to finally have a date. I'm going in there though. So I did go to the doctor last week and I talked more about that in last week's video, but I forgot to mention that they actually put in my file that I don't want to know the sex of the baby. So my doctor does little ultrasounds at the beginning of each appointment, and as she was about to get ready to do the little ultrasound, I was like, just FYI, I don't want to know the sex of the baby. And her little assistant lady put it in the notes and she was like, okay, I'll add that to your file so that nobody accidentally tells you. So hopefully that is a good thing. Hopefully that they'll be able to stick to it and read it, and I'll be able to remember to remind everybody so that we can really wait until baby's birthday to figure out what kind of baby we're having, a boy or a girl. So along with the kicking, oh my gosh, this baby kicks my cervix like crazy, and they're still tiny. So if they keep this up, I'm gonna be super mad. I remember my second son, Eren, really like, he always had his hands down in his face and when he was head down, so like he was like punching at my cervix. I can remember that, and that was super uncomfortable. So if this baby keeps that up, I'm gonna be super mad because it's really annoying. My first son always had his feet up in my rib cage, and then my second son was always punching my cervix. So those were the 2 things that they were doing, and this baby is already like always like kicking or punching or hitting my cervix, and it's super uncomfortable. And they're still tiny, so like what's it gonna be like if they continue this as they get bigger, right? So I have already been having some Braxton Hicks. I've been having them for a few weeks now. If I'm up on my feet, if I'm like in the kitchen cooking and doing dishes, and then like, you know, doing the dishes from cooking and like being on my feet for a long period of time, I definitely have them. Anytime I need to like pee, I have them. So I haven't been going for like walks or anything. I've been trying to really like chill and just not do too much. My doctor did prescribe Procardia for me again, which is what I took with my second son, Eren, but I didn't start taking that until like 31-ish weeks when I had to do an overnight, 2-night overnight stay at labor and delivery with him at like 31-ish weeks. They gave me that prescription when I came home. This time around I was talking to her about it, about the contractions and stuff, and she was like, we'll just prescribe it now. So if you need it, you can take it, and hopefully that will help keep the contractions at bay. I don't feel like it really helped with my second son, Eren, but we'll just have to see. So let's just talk about some other random symptoms that don't have to do with like stupid doctor things. So I've been totally starving in the mornings lately. Like I will wake up and like I need to go eat exactly right now or I'm going to starve to death. Like, I've been super starving as soon as I wake up in the morning. I'm also officially up 10 pounds, which I'm actually very happy with. I did start out 10 pounds heavier this time than I did with my second son, so I kind of expected the weight gain to be a little more slow this time. You know, they say if you start out heavier, you shouldn't gain as much, so who knows? We'll see how that goes. I gained 50 pounds with each of my previous pregnancies, but by this point I had already gained a lot with both of the boys. So hopefully this pregnancy turns out different, and hopefully this 10 pounds at 19 weeks, that sounds really good. It just sounds so much better than it did with both of the boys. So hopefully the steady, good, not excessive weight gain continues. Fingers crossed. So I officially cannot see my lady bits. I just wanted to mention that one, kind of a big milestone in pregnancy. One thing, I do kind of think that my hair has been growing faster. I don't know what it is. I just feel like when I look back at like my first few updates at like, 4 or 5 weeks, I feel like my hair has grown a ton since then, like more than it would have normally. So maybe my hair is growing faster. I don't think I really noticed that with either of the boys. But yeah, I'm super happy about it because I have vowed not to chop it all off again. So hopefully I will continue to like it being longer. I did have my first foot cramp this week, which was sucky. I had leg cramps a lot with both of my pregnancies, I think, before. And so yeah, I experienced my first foot cramp this week, and that was no fun. It wasn't that long or crazy or like too intense, but it just reminded me, oh yeah, that's another thing that happens to me when I'm pregnant. Something that I had kind of forgotten about. And lastly, I just wanted to say my boobs and my belly have finally started being itchy now. I tried to remember to put lotion on them every day, but I'm really bad about that. I remember I was like religious about applying moisturizer with my first son, and then I got a million stretch marks, and so with my second son I was not as crazy about it. So I thought this time around I would be like, whatever, it doesn't matter. I applied lotion in my first pregnancy and I still got a bunch of stretch marks. Then I didn't do it as much as my second and I still got a bunch of stretch marks. So it means nothing. It's not really about the stretch marks. It's about trying to make your skin feel more comfortable as it's stretching out beyond belief. Because with both of my sons, I had polyhydramnios, so my belly was freaking massive. I had lots of extra fluid, and plus they were kind of bigger babies, so my belly was gigantic with both of them. Plus I gained 50 pounds with both of them, so yeah, there's a lot of stretching going on in my 2 previous pregnancies. So staying moisturized is very important to hopefully keep down the itchiness. And along with that, I really feel like my boobs have had like a growth spurt lately. I put on one of my bras the other day and I was like, you guys aren't fitting in there like you usually do. Okay, so that's it for today's little update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas, seeing videos every day until Christmas, even though they're not all pregnancy related. I've been trying to put up some pregnancy stuff and some cloth diaper stuff. If you guys are here from the cloth diaper community, make sure you are a subscriber because I have been putting up a couple of cloth diaper related videos lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Let me know if you have any requests or any other suggestions for videos you want to see from me, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.